Hey everybody, welcome to The Stack. I'm Alex.
I'm Justin.
I am Pete.
And we have 3 awesome reviews for you guys today, as well as a special surprise in the second half.
What could it be? It's a
but we're going to
surprise.
give you advanced reviews of Wondermark, Rabbi's Cat 2, and Postage Stamp Funnies. So let's get right into them, starting off with Wondermark, which is a webcomic by David Malky that is being published by Dark Horse on July 2nd, so this is a super advanced review.
Super advanced.
What do you guys think about this book?
I really, I like the kind of old-timey pictures and like putting the thought balloons in there and making it something different. It's a lot of fun.
That is indeed the concept of the book.
Yeah.
Which, I also like it. I love all things old-timey.
Yeah.
Giant
I don't
bicycles.
love all things old-timey, but I do like the idea of this.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's great. What he does is he takes actual old-timey woodcuts or other pictures and mixes them together. Oftentimes there's incongruous things going on where it's the old-timey things, but they're talking about iPods or the internet
Xbox.
or
like poop.
Xbox or poop. Yeah. It's a very, very smart web strip with a... I don't know, I completely lost my train of thought. Go for it.
Well, I think it's a good example of this smart, stupid type of humor. Like,
Yes.
Alex was smart for a minute, and then he got stupid, which is what these are
That's
a
what
lot
I
like.
do.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really...
Smart, stupid.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
guys
You're
can fill
the
in
guy in
blanks.
between.
Yeah, I'm like the filter.
But yeah, I do like it because it's kind of combining two worlds. But I also like the different voices and giving objects voices and kind of like just in a very short strip, you're kind of really drawn into a specific world, which is a lot of fun.
A lot of focus on beards in this as well.
Yeah, well,
which-
the title of the book is Beards of Our Forefathers. So
Indeed.
that's the actual title of the collection. The other thing that I thought was great, I love reading Wondermark, it's published in The Onion Weekly, is this particular package is incredibly well put together. So even
Yeah.
if you've been reading it every week, there's at least 3 new things on every single strip, plus little stories and backgrounds and things that are supposed to explain what's going on in the cartoon, but do not at all.
My favorite were the ads they had for like Mr. Ziff's Phantasmal Brain Tonic. Do not buy this. Stuff like that. It's just so smart.
Yeah, awesome, really great collection. Pick it up on July 2nd. Next thing we're going to talk about is something that's already on the stands, which is the Rabbi's Cat 2. Part 2, picking up from the climactic events of the first Rabbi's Cat, of course.
Yes.
What'd you guys think about this book?
I love this series. The art, I feel like maybe a little bit abrasive for a lot of people, but it's wonderful. If it looks, don't judge the book by a cover because the stories are so good. The whole first half, I like the first half better than the second half, and the way the character, it's his character, and a cat follows him around, and
A rabbi, let's say.
yeah, like perhaps a rabbi. Well, actually, the guy that he was following in the first story wasn't the rabbi.
Right, that's true.
He leaves his rabbi and wanders with a bearded man.
Yeah, it's, for those of you who are going to know what I'm talking about, it's very reminiscent of the stories of Shalom Aleichem. If you
Wow!
What are we talking
If you
about?
don't
Ooh,
get-
name dropper
if you-
over
Yeah,
here.
I know,
This
right?
guy.
Bring up.
My friend
Boom.
Shalom Aleichem.
Yeah.
Shalom.
If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, you're anti-Semitic.
Uh-oh.
Funny story about that. But
Well, there
Rabbi's
is.
Cat,
I'd like to
awesome. The
apologize
art
for
actually, I agree. It's very distinct. It's very unique. The thing that blew me away about it was the character designs.
Yeah.
Every single person is completely different. And especially for those of you that are used to reading superhero comics where everybody looks the same but with kind of different hair, it's shocking
It's a great
almost
way
in a way.
to distinguish.
It took me a little bit to get into because the art is so different. But once I get into it, it really helped bring me into that world. But I really loved the lion. And I really liked how the different voices of the different animals were really very separate and very cool. Like that
Agreed.
whole snake thing was really crazy.
It's
a lot
great.
of fun.
It's a
Very
great book,
parable.
great
Yeah,
stories.
yeah.
Highly recommend.
How does this
picking it up.
compare with one of your favorite strips, Garfield? You think it has a lot of the same?
Well, I mean,
gravitas?
yeah, I mean,
John
it's
is
a lot of
kind
this.
of a rabbi.
It's-
Yeah, there's a
he-
lot of the same religious undertones in
Yeah, he's
both
always like,
comics.
Garfield. All right, let's move on. Talk about this tiny little package, Postage Stamp Funnies, which is also coming out July 2nd from Dark Horse. This is another web strip that is being collected. It's
Also in The Onion.
Also in The Onion.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about this one?
so tiny.
Yeah.
It's so nice to get a
It
little.
really
book.
took me a long time to read all these.
Yeah, it's $3, so you're gonna really have to dig in for
Yeah,
like a long
tuck in,
weekend. of
long-
reading tiny
Yeah,
little
yeah,
books. This is a great package. I think it's really cute. I love tiny little books.
They should put this at the register at like a Borders. People would eat this up.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah, no, I think so. Also about
Why are you guys fighting over this?
about the cartoons themselves, everything is very much it's a one-panel webtoon. I mean, that's pretty much it.
Webtoon.
What I liked about this is they're very punny. I enjoy puns. I don't know if you guys knew that.
I'm pun crazy.
Yeah, and I feel like a lot of one-panel strips or takeoffs of the Far Side, and this didn't feel like that.
Yeah.
You can also use these to mail letters.
No,
No,
that's
you can't.
not true.
No, you can't do that.
Oh God, I need to go for a minute.
Did you mail out
I
your
mailed.
your bris invitation?
Yeah. I'm having a late bris.
What I
I don't know
really-
if you guys. I just thought, let's clean it up. You know?
Yeah. This is
Anyways,
like one of
back-
those stories from Shalom Aleichem.
Oh,
God.
is it? Oh.
Anyways,
I'm
back
not
to this.
following.
What I really enjoyed about it is not only the art, but with one panel, how they're able to say so much and do so much with it. I was really surprised at like how simple yet detailed and complex they are. They're pretty cool. It's a lot going on in just one panel.
I liked when you lick the back and there's a little cherry taste.
No, that's also
not there.
not true.
Yeah.
Oh.
that's-
Oh man,
Maybe I was reading
you were like
something.
one of the residents of Helm.
Well,
All right.
is our audience changed? I don't know who
This
I'm
is going
talking
directly
to.
into Temple Beth Shalom in Manhasset. I don't remember whether it's actually.
What up,
Manhasset.
Manhasset?
All right, after the break, we're going to have another review for you guys and a special
Don't
surprise.
quote our reviews. They are reviews. No quotes.
All right, stay tuned after the break for a big
Did you
surprise.
just bake the quote marks?
I baked them. Done.
That was ridiculous.
Basically, my process is this. That's about the last year's comics. Pretty strictly what I'm known for is being scary. You know, I sit around and try to think of ways to disturb people. And for the Lost Ones, I had to come up with a way to just have fun without killing anybody. Which doesn't sound like a challenge, but for me it kind of was. I started thinking it'd be really fun to come up with a new time travel concept because it really is just speculation. I just love the spirit of experimentation of this whole project.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Stack. As promised, we have a special surprise, which is a review of Too Cool to Be Forgotten. It's coming out
man.
mid-July from Top Shelf. One
So
of our
good.
favorite creators, Alex
Indeed.
Robinson, put it together. You know, it would be really cool, like really super cool, if we could somehow
There's no way.
talk to Alex about this book.
There's no way we
You,
could do
you
that.
know, guys, I got some connections. I could
Yeah?
get them here for you if you wanted.
Yeah,
Wait,
go
like
for
in a
it.
couple hours? Like, how do we?
No, I'll get them right now. Ready?
Come
Yeah.
on, that's impossible.
Whoa! That was incredible.
That's amazing.
Wow,
I
participated. Hell
I
yeah,
shifted
Alex.
over like a foot.
Yeah,
when
I
did that.
moved over a little bit
That's
this way.
amazing.
That's a great power, Pete.
Yeah.
Well, it's not really a power. It's just that Alex was,
Off screen.
communicating with me.
Did I tell you when I first met Pete, he came out of a lamp? Did you know?
Never
I
had a
rubbed-
friend like him.
I
All
rubbed-
right, let's talk about Too Cool to Be Forgotten. So, Alex, here, what went into making this book? What was the idea process here? And I guess for those of you who haven't read the book, talk a little bit about
It's most of you. It doesn't come out till July.
what's the idea of the book here?
Well, despite my young appearance, last year actually was my 20th high school reunion, and I
Whoa, don't cut that. Don't say that. I'm just kidding. Go.
freaking me out. So I thought it would be a good excuse to examine high school and why I'm so obsessed with it, and take it from there. And I thought that I would have something to take the reunion and show everyone in your face I am a famous cartoonist. But
I'm a big shot.
Yes.
Yeah, so the idea of the book is that the main character is going through a similar experience, trying to quit smoking, gets hypnotized, and ends up back in time in his body in high school.
Yes, relive
Spoiler.
high school as
Yeah.
a 40-year-old man. Well, that's revealed kind of on page 11, so it's
Right.
not a huge spoiler.
Yeah,
but
the
so-
first 10 pages, though. Is
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
What's
What's gonna happen?
Yeah. So, talk a little bit about, this is a very personal book, I think, for you. Is that?
Yeah, I would say it's true. It's probably the most autobiographical of all my
And
massive works.
It's focused on a kind of one character as opposed to your other books are more ensemble cast.
Yeah. Usually I work with dozens and dozens of characters, and the story just meanders aimlessly. But this time I narrowed it down to its simplest. It's streamlined. And
Yeah.
And the narrative is so good and it's so powerful. It starts one place and then goes into something so intense.
Yeah.
That it's great. It's
It
just
got
a
me.
great
I got
read.
choked up after reading this thing. I was just like, wow, this is really powerful.
Oh,
It was
well,
really,
thank you.
it's
That's
very
what I
touching.
And I mean, obviously, it has something to do with smoking as well. Is that something that you've struggled with, or seen people struggle with?
No,
at
so
all?
smoking is one of the vices I actually do not have. It's one of the few, but I have plenty of other ones, so I'm
Cocaine.
well
Cool,
familiar with it.
Okay.
Cool, let's get into those.
And
Don't mind the cops waiting off camera.
addiction. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
No, stupid.
Yeah, but have you've seen other people struggle with it, or it's about?
Well, the smoking angle is sort of more or less just an excuse to,
Got it.
for it's sort of the MacGuffin that sort of drives. That's from
Nice.
the Jewish folk tales of.
Yes, Shalom Aleichem.
I don't know what
Excellent.
MacGuffin. It sounds Irish.
But no, MacGuffin.
Oh yeah,
okay.
that's great.
M apostrophe.
What's up, Manhasset? Loving this, I bet.
They are. They're like. So and also talk about it's definitely all. This is not a slam, even though it's going to sound like it, but it's a tighter book than the other ones. I mean, the other ones, I guess, because of the large cast, end up being a little more sprawling.
Right, and then because it's all told from this one character's point of view, I
Right.
never had any scenes where I could cut away. So he's in every single moment of the story. So it definitely made it a lot restricted a lot. What?
So,
tell.
have you finished your obsession with high school, or is the next book going to be like? junior
No, I
high,
think it
chaos?
definitely helped expel some demons, and so I will bring it to my 30th reunion though, and hopefully get to gloat.
Nice.
Finally, rub it in their old faces.
I really like the brother-sister relationship in this. I felt it was very true. I feel like sometimes a lot of stories, people feel like they have to give like certain relationships enough time or whatever, and I liked how it was just kind of like very simple and very there, and it didn't get into explanation of like why you interact that way. It was just kind of like really cool.
I guess anyone with a sibling can pretty much, fill in why
Yeah.
they do behave the way they do. So.
Yeah.
I know.
And what's next for you? I mean, I know you've been sort of putting up kind of little fantasy stories on your blog and things like that. You released Lower Regions recently. And
Right. I have a couple of ideas I'm kicking around, but it usually takes me a while to sort of recharge the creative batteries enough. And with I'm doing like 55 conventions this summer, so I'm not gonna have a lot of time to be drawing
Cool.
anyway. So
Mostly
Right.
comic book, or are you doing like a plumbers convention?
Yeah, I do. So I have a stand-up act that
Oh,
I
cool.
keep
Oh,
together.
no, give us a quick five.
So,
One other thing, you're the first guest we've really had on the
Yeah,
show.
ever.
really? Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's
Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations. We have a prize. And then we took it back. Nice. Well, this is coming out mid-July-ish.
Mid-July-ish, yes.
Cool.
This,
So look-
just real quickly, sorry, I just want to
Oh,
say,
no,
this is
please.
my favorite so far of everything you've done. I
Wow.
really was blown away by it. Really fantastic.
this is my least favorite.
wow.
Wow.
No, it's not. Actually, I think it's a really great personal work, which I thought was really, really nice.
Oh, well,
More
thank you,
comics
guys.
should be like this.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
really.
Pick it up, July. Finish your hot dogs on the 4th. Go buy this.
Absolutely.
It's nice to give them that time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, Alex Robinson,
Oh,
for
it's my
stopping
pleasure.
by. And you guys, if you have a question for us, you can call us at 888-841-7549. Write into tips@pulpsecret.com. And if you're ever in New York City, come visit us
Come on
every
down.
Tuesday night at 8 p.m. at Comic Book Club, our live show. All the details are at pulpsecret.com. We'll see you guys next time.
Yep. Pete, I guess you should really make Alex do
Oh,
the
yeah, I
Q&A.
should get you back. Sorry, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
you
was-
got
he was in the
conventions.
middle
Take
of
care of
something.
that.
All right. But why do you do that forever? Justin's gone! Yeah!
Well,
So
wait,
Alex
we
is
need
going
it.
to be the new Justin. So it's two
I
Alex
am,
and Pete. And that's the new show. I hope you guys enjoy it.